Uh, hey, y'all.
Hey.
Thank you. Okay. First of all, I want to thank everyone that showed up here to see Legacy of a Waymaker. Okay? And I know that's kind of an acronym, and some people don't know what a Waymaker is. But if there is no way for us to do what we need to do, we're going to make a way. And that's what Dr. J. Eugene Grigsby did for Black artists in Arizona. Because until he showed up, Black artists here had no exposure and no hopes of exposure. He was a teacher at Carver Colored School. And then he went to Phoenix Union High School, and he was one of the very first Black professors at Arizona State University. And when I took his class, a lot of things changed for me. I once had an art professor, and I asked him, why do you always characterize African art as primitive? He cussed me out in front of the whole class in Mead Hall. There must have been 250 people there just watching. And I, thought about how I might get even with him, but I'm not really a murderer. But Dr. Grigsby had a completely different approach to art. Not everything was Eurocentric. And a lot of what I did in college and in high school was rejected. But he was very accepting of other people's creative spirit. Whether it was visual art, whether it was music, whether it was writing, whatever it is we did. If it was creative, if it was original, he was accepting. And he did things like created ABC, Artists of the Black Community, which gave us spaces to show our work and connect with other artists. And that was very difficult to do. Okay. Think about where you go and see art now. Discrimination is deep in Arizona, extremely, and it's going to get worse. It's definitely going to get worse because we're not supposed to talk about it. But guess what? I do. And also, I have some little programs here. I'd like to introduce my artists to you. Each one of these artists had the experience of knowing Dr. Grigsby. So, Sebastião Pereira, come up here and show your face. Now, Sebastião is phenomenal. He does these collage pieces out of old meat samples, okay? He's phenomenal, but he also is an amazing watercolorist. And he has taught other people, and in essence, he has been a Waymaker. And I would like Waymaker Leonard Wilson to come up here.
Thank you.
Leonard was one of Doc's students at Phoenix Union High School. And Leonard was also a member of the Faux Cafe, if anybody remembers that hot spot. Okay. And Leonard, some phenomenal art. And very often, think about the public art that you see. Okay? Unless somebody kicks the door open, we don't get in. And people like Leonard need to be respected. But guess what? As long as I still got these size 6s, I'm gonna keep kicking the door open. And last but not least is my darling Don Robbins. Now, Don is a phenomenal artist. He's a visionary, and Don has been through many of the things that a lot of black artists go through where we don't have space to create. And so the frustration builds up inside of you, and eventually when you get that space, you can't stop yourself. So Don is a phenomenal artist, and I am so proud to know all of these guys. And I always say, if I'm marching into battle, I want them right next to me.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now we have some refreshments here, and I want to thank Balloon's Cobbler Shop because we got some peach cobbler here. Okay, so yeah, and shortly we will have a musical artist come and entertain us, all right? But I want everybody to look at the art, and not in a way that you critique it, look at it and enjoy being in a space where creativity is free.